Hello there, my name is Derek Freed. I am the pastor of House Churches at Renovation Church, and welcome to House Church Week 5. Wow, we're already in Week 5. That's crazy. I'm hoping that you're feeling more comfortable in your house church, feeling like you can share and open up in your now established and consistent small groups. I want to encourage you to be open and honest in your small groups. One of the hardest things to create in a small group is openness. Part of the reason is everybody expects someone else to be open first. But it's really this two-way street, meaning it takes everyone to be open. So I want to encourage you, maybe starting this week, to be open to sharing your thoughts, your heart, what God's doing in your life with those in your small group. And I promise you, if you truly do that, you will not regret it. And so we're continuing in our study of 1 Timothy this week. We're looking at chapter 5, verses 17 through 25. In the beginning of these verses about elders and how you're supposed to treat them, take care of them, interact with them. And there's some really good stuff in there, but I want to focus on the last couple of verses because I think there's some really good stuff for us to understand from Paul's instructions to Timothy there. And so verse 22, Paul says, "Do not share in the sins of others. Keep yourself pure." I think this is a profound statement, especially in today's world. Now, this was written to Timothy in regard to elders and leaders in the church, and my guess is that many of us are not in the position of vetting and selecting leaders in the church. But I think the concept behind this is applicable to all of us. So I want you to think about this in the context of your life. Paul was just talking about the idea of partiality and favoritism. And sometimes we as people, we like someone and we don't want to lose them as a friend, or we don't want to come off as judgmental. And so instead of speaking truth into their life or calling out something that is wrong, we just let it slide. We wither away. We allow that person to continue in whatever action they're doing. Or maybe even worse, we sit by and we watch it happen right in front of us. In either instance, we essentially become complicit in it. But Paul's heart for Timothy and us is that we wouldn't do this. Paul wants us to keep ourselves pure. And the reason Paul wants us to keep ourselves pure is in verses 24 and 25, says the sins of some are obvious, reaching to the place of judgment ahead of them. The sins of others trail behind them. In the same way, good deeds are obvious, and even those that are not obvious cannot remain hidden forever. And so the reason is nothing can remain hidden forever. Everything will be known, either in this world or in the world to come. Both good deeds and sins. Our actions or inactions, they will be known. So do your best to remain pure so that those things which are unknown are good deeds. And so tonight in your small groups, maybe there's something that you need to confess. Maybe there's something you need to share with someone. Maybe there's a hidden sin you've tried so hard to keep from others and it's just weighing you down. Keeping it hidden, it's just this weight that you can't keep carrying. And maybe tonight is the night you take that weight off and work towards being free from it. Or maybe there's someone you know you need to have a conversation with in your life, but you need accountability to do that. You need some people to encourage you to have that talk with somebody. Your small group is a great and safe place to ask for help with those things. And I would encourage you to take a step of faith tonight and watch how God shows up. I pray you have an amazing time in your small groups. Amen.